Hi. I just wanted to hop on here and do a little reminder about why the time is now. The time is now. The time is now. Speak now. Be now who you are. The time is now. You can be whoever the fuck you want to be. You can say whatever you want to say. Do whatever you want to do. Live out that story that you want to live. Live that dream. There's nothing stopping you from being exactly who you are. Accept the excuses and the barriers, the lies, the blockages, the challenges, the lessons. This is all by design. When it seems like you're the furthest away you've ever been from that light, realize it's within you. It's within you. You're not running around looking for some light or salvation on the outside. It comes from within. When you give yourself permission to win, permission to show up. You know what I realized? The excuses are infinite. The excuses are infinite. When I'll feel better tomorrow, I'll do it then. Or I'll do it when I get permission from somebody, or when it feels right, or somebody encourages me, or when physically I feel better tomorrow. I have to tell you, the excuses can stop you from doing it for the rest of your life. You have to choose. You have to choose to do it. It's impossibly difficult sometimes. It's the most difficult thing it is, because it means that in the most intense, trying times, you're still being called to your mission. Being called, even though you're in darkness, to choose to show up, to choose to say something. The time is now. You have been masked for aeons. You have been in fear. The time is now. The truth is yours to speak. Don't hold your silence. Don't hold your tongue. We need you here. We need you now. We need to hear your codes, your voice, your memories, your words, your activations, your mind. To remind people in your life that they're here. Disconnect them from the parasitic matrix we are a part of. Tell them the truth. Speak the truth. It's not always easy to speak the truth. We go through cycle after cycle of denying and rejecting and resisting speaking the truth because you're afraid that you'll lose friends or family, people, systems. You're even afraid to lose yourself. You're afraid to lose yourself. You lose yourself when you submit to second best. You lose yourself when you think that it would be okay to not speak your truth. You think it would be fine. You'll get by. No one will notice. You even won't notice. You just keep going and achieving and receiving. But you haven't owned who you are. You haven't come up and spoken your truth. And so what you get is always 2 inches off. And you wonder why. At home you go and cry at the end of that day. And you feel severed, disconnected from who you really are. Own that now. Call them back. All those lost parts of yourself that were severed at every trauma, at every disassociation, every moment that you were made to feel that you were less than, made to feel that you were not worthy or not beautiful, not magnificent, by just being yourself. Own that. Own that shit now. Your authenticity, your true, unmasked self is what we're here for. I'm here for that. I am here for that. I love seeing people being real, being who they are. Even if who they are changes from day to day, it doesn't matter. That's what we're here for. To explore, to expose, to experience. Whatever it is about yourself that you've been feeling is way too dark, way too big for people to handle, you're not even handling it yourself. That thing, that secret that you keep close to your chest at night, that you hope no one will find out, that's your medal. That's your initiation. That's your bridge to cross. That's your superpower. Right behind that is your superpower. Who you really are and what you came here to do. That thing that you've been keeping on lock. Staying quiet about it when you just want to say no. You want to say no. You want to say fuck you. You want to say I don't believe in that. You want to say here's what I do instead. Say that. Say that now. Say that. Show up. Say it. Speak your truth. The time is now. You've been hiding for so long, thinking that it will get easier, thinking that somehow it'll be clear. The moment when you're meant to speak up or show up, the story all of a sudden will make sense in sound and color. You'll be suddenly 26 years on video saying it. No, it's in the small moments. It's in the little decisions and the actions that continue to support that truth and that light that stems from within you. So speak that truth now and forget the rest. Forget all of the reasons why you believe you will be prosecuted for this truth. I want you to know that you're worth the risk. You are made for this. You're here for this truth. And we need you. We need you to speak your truth. And there's so many ways that you mask this from yourself. Even the guilt holds you back. Even the guilt of knowing people are waiting for you to speak it can become a thing. You know that they're waiting and you want to say something, and then that guilt becomes an excuse. And 3 years later, you're even more guilty and you haven't done anything. I want you to know that in order to make things happen sometimes, we're standing in our own way. Trauma can make you an overthinker. Trauma can in the brain and create lots of loops and patterns and neurolinguistic elements that govern your reality. Meaning that things happen and you get triggered, you shrink, and you have all these racing thoughts, and then you don't do the thing. Sometimes the best things happen when we don't think, we just do. We just jump. You like something, you say it. You feel like saying something, you say it. You stand up for yourself. You do the thing. You show up. Speak. The time is now. The time is now. Most of all, that truth that you'll speak holds in the highest esteem those that need to hear it. It will fall on the ears that need to hear it. Think of all of the things that you want to do. All of the lives that you want to touch, the people that you want to work with, the things you want to see, and put that guilt to the side. All it's taken us up till now is for you to that it's free to be you. It's to own your authenticity. Take off the mask. Be yourself. Be you. Whatever it might mean to anybody else, you are here for you. You're here to do it for yourself. And if you're not feeling it and channeling it, nothing is happening. No one else is picking up on it. So I want you to do it for you. And I want to leave you with the message that your mission, your magnificence, is that thing that you're hung up on. It hurts so much to feel and think about and to accept. All of your life, all of your magic is behind that wound. All of the sicknesses, all of the suffering, all of the pain, it's all in service of accepting that mission, accepting that truth, stepping into who you really are. Being you feels amazing, and you know it, and you will know it. Stepping into yourself will feel good. Masking yourself, swallowing what you really want to say doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel good at all. What you actually want is to speak up, to show up, to speak out. Hey, I'm here. I think. No, I won't do that. This is what I will do. This is what you want to say. And I'm not waiting to do it. You'll see. It'll happen because I'll just do it. Doing it is what feels good. Showing up and being yourself, no matter what fear has been with you up until now, I want you to know you can do it. You can do it. Excuses are no excuses. You can do it. Even if you feel like you can't do it, you can be yourself. You can show up, share that message with us. Your world will change. Your world will change. The more aspects of yourself that you claim back, the more you allow yourself to show up, more facets of yourself that you honor and acknowledge, the more times you say no, the more times you say yes, you'll feel good. You'll feel powerful. More energy will come back. All the cords will be cut. You can call yourself back bit by bit. You'll see. You'll see the beauty, magnificence of yourself. You'll see that you're free to be you. You're free to be here. Your authenticity matters. It feels good. It's the most real thing about you. And from that feel-good place, you will have gifts that spill over. You will touch lives, and you'll change them, and you'll make a difference in everything around you. And all that guilt can finally rest, because all it's been waiting for is not for things to be perfect, not for your reality to suddenly reflect the moment when you need to come up onto that stage. You know, you have to actually set it up so you end up on that stage. And sometimes that's showing up in the most messy of moments that you could possibly imagine. And not even having a plan for it. It's just bringing it is in exactly the way that you are. And that thing that you've been hiding from people in your life, that thing that you've been hiding behind, that thing that you've been telling yourself is the reason why you can't do what you want to do. This Pisces new moon is an amazing time to finally realize that you've been dreaming this dream all along. And to have those pieces fall into place, maybe there was a story that you were telling yourself that was stopping you from stepping into that role. And a lot of the times it's because these excuses are shapeshifters. If it's not that spilled cup of tea, it's, you know, the way you look today. If it's not no one's showing up, it's you're too tired. It's always going to be something. So in order to actually make any kind of difference to anything going on in your life, whether you're traumatized or not, and we all are, it's to finally allow yourself your story. Allow yourself what you've been through up until now. Whether you want to tell people about it or not, it doesn't matter. You can show up as a completely different person tomorrow and not even honor or own up to the fact that you went through the darkness that you went through in the past. That's between you and yourself. But what it is on the world stage is what you choose to make it. How you choose to come into it at any moment and do something with it. And I just want to leave this message here with you now that these excuses have got to go. Your art, we need it. We can't breathe without it. We want to see what you're cooking. We want to see what you can come up with. We want to see what you're passionate about. We want to hear your voice. We want to see you thrive, and we need you. We need your healing codes. And we definitely want to make room for each other to come in and be who we really are, because no one else can do. So please love yourself for that today, and own that authenticity. As crazy as it is, as difficult for some as it might be to understand, don't water yourself down. Let's take that story that you hold dear and near to your heart and let it whisper to you all these dreams and hopes for what you wanted to do with your life. Do you want to do something completely different? Do you want to be something different? Do you want to experience something that you haven't been for a really long time? I bless you, and I bless this reality, and I bless those dreams, those missions, and those intentions. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Thank you for being here.